What is going on, guys? It's your boy Mina, and this is another Appreciation Friday. Again, some of you might not have watched this. This is an intentional appreciation video, and I'm doing this because of the immense positivity that I gained out of it, and I really hope to inspire someone to do the same thing, and hopefully anybody gets any benefit out of this. So this time, I'm gonna talk about a buddy of mine. His name is Mike Van Houdt. If you don't know Mike, he's one of the hardest working hustlers you'll ever meet in your entire life. It's crazy the amount of work ethic this guy has. He's an entrepreneur with every single meaning that this word carries. He does real estate, he sells cars, he has a roofing company, he does Airbnb, he trades stocks and bonds and options. He has a YouTube channel talking about cars. He does all of that in the same 24 hours you and I have, quite successfully as well, if I may add. And he's quite humble about it too. It's kind of bananas. Anyways, if you didn't notice, he's kind of an inspiration to me, and I look up to him because of the amount of hard work that he does. And I used to think of myself as this hustler who can work too hard, but when I look at him, I kind of know that I'm not working as hard as I can. So I want to talk about two incidents that sort of stood out to me a little bit. Bear in mind, I don't know Mike very well. I only knew him from like 8 months ago or so, and we maybe met 2 or 3 times. I was DMing him on Instagram, and then I was telling him that I might be in London at a certain point. He's like, yeah, dude, just pass by for some drinks. I just thought it was like an offer or so. Yeah, Saturday, March 21st or something like that. It was about 7 p.m. and I was in London, so he told me, yeah, dude, drop by for a drink. I'm like, cool. So I go over there expecting, to have a couple of drinks and chill for about 30 minutes or so. But he ends up sitting with me from 7 p.m. to 11:30 or almost midnight, dissecting my real estate portfolio as a newbie and trying to tell me like the mistakes that I made, and you should fix this, and oh, look at this property, maybe you tweak it this way. And he spent a lot of time and energy with zero value on my end, if I may add. I didn't do anything at all. Plus, he doesn't even know me, and he spent all this 5 hours of his life taking the time to explain all this to me. And that was something that kind of stood out to me, as I was very appreciative, but it was also kind of strange. Second incident, 2 months later, in Sarnia, I have a property that has a massive roof issue and a massive leak. I try and get quotes, it's a nightmare, blah, blah, blah. $25,000 I need to spend to fix this. I text Mike, hey, does this seem okay to you? Multiple texts later, in 2 or 3 days, he did it for me. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting.
He did it for me for $13,000. It was 25 the lowest quote, and he did it for me for $13,000. And I know you negative Nancys out there, but it's only business. I understand, but that's not the point. Mike has empires. He has like 70, 80 units of real estate. He has like a whole bunch of business. He doesn't need to do this for a couple of grand. But he did this just because he's a helpful guy, and he saved me $12,000 in the process. And I appreciate that, and I love that I saved that money and all that, but what I got from Mike was 2 very important lessons. Number 1 is work your ass off every day, all day, and stop talking about it. Number 2 is value relationships over anything else. Put the relationship first, and if money comes, it comes. It doesn't come, it doesn't come, and usually the money would follow. So I really appreciate that about him. I hope I someday work as hard as he does, and I hope you guys try and follow people like that and just gather little lessons here and there, and maybe you'll find something you appreciate. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.